going on, everybody? This is Monday morning, 3:35 a.m. right now. How did the day went? Today didn't even start yet, so I had to talk about yesterday. How did the yesterday went? I didn't sleep for 2 days. What happened yesterday? I was watching movies. Day before yesterday, I came from Toronto to Windsor. It's like 6 hours of travel. So I was watching movies in the bus, so I didn't sleep. And then the day was I was looking for houses. I was end up going to the old house, the same house I was in previously. That's a messed up house, but I just want to try, and I went there, but somebody locked the door, so I couldn't get that house again. I'm happy I'm not getting that house again, because the internet is really slow, like 40 MB per second, 40. I was thinking about getting something 100 and 100 above. So I was thinking about, okay, let's go to this one 340, since the price is cheap, 340, and get an own internet connection. That's how I was thinking, but the door was closed, so I couldn't do it. Then I went to another house. It's $360, but the internet speed is 140 MB per second. I was like, wow, this is just $20 extra, and the internet speed is really fast. This is a good place to take, good chance. So I took that house. I signed the lease yesterday, and I'm coming back here on January. As I am, wandering around here, the fucked up thing, everything, every place is reminding me the old things. I am hoping that I never want to mess up anything again. I just want to focus on studies and complete this one successfully, And then what else? I was playing video games like Dota 2. Tonight, whole day I was playing Dota 2. That's why I didn't sleep today as well. So I was doing that. Now 3:30 a.m. Even now, after that, I'm going to just play a video game. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to register for courses. And also going to meet financial aid office. And that's how everything. After I done that, I will just take the bus and go back to Toronto, and then work, make money. Now what I have to think about is what to use the money for. Like now I'm thinking like, okay, I have this MacBook. The particular thing the most thing I am interested in doing is teaching stuff and making video and uploading. So for that one, I have iMac, and I have a MacBook Air also. So what I'm going to do with the money, that's how I'm thinking about. Like what I'm going to do with the money. I was thinking about getting internet now, that's free. I was thinking about, thinking about getting a PC, but that seems like unnecessary. So I'm thinking about what to do. Maybe I will just serve it and see if I can, if I may need it later, So I'm just going to serve the money. And what else? Yeah, today what I want to talk about is the trend going on. Currently these females are fucking up like internet, like not internet, like Instagram. I'm sick of those stories, like hating men for every man, like not only particular man, trying to hate every man, like feminism. Feminism, and they just want to just slash out any man they come across with. That's pissed me off. Like, first of all, what is feminism? Feminism is basically you are trying to, that movement is basically try to bring the equality. In the previous days, women were cooking. They just do the housework. They don't go outside. Now it's 2019. Everybody's allowed. Nobody's controlling. Nobody's controlling you. Now what else you want? Let's say this it's like racism. Let's say white people, black people. Like in the early days, black people were controlled by white people. Now everybody's equal. Now everybody's equal. Nobody is controlling anymore. But what if the black people still bitching on white people for some things? That's kind of stupid. So that's what I'm seeing, the trend going on in social media. I was sick of that. Like some of the girls are crying. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like when, for example, let's say when somebody, like let's say you married and you get divorced. who is going to get affected most? The men. Why men? Because men are the people who are going to pay everything. They don't ask from women to pay the money for men. No, it's not going to happen. But always men pay for women. So things are going like that. Things are going like that. That's what I'm saying. So it seems like women are more equal than men right now. Like more than like the laws are. If you look at it, you touch a woman, that's sexual harassment. But if a woman touch a man, nothing. Like there's nothing. They're not even going to take the case. And there are so many laws created for women. Seems like women have more like the laws are created more for women than men. Even here we have so much inequality. Men are the one who seems like mostly affected. But you guys are crying, freaking out. Peaceful mind. Like if you always hating, how the hell you're going to have a peaceful mind? How the hell you're going to have a peaceful mind if you're hating? That's why I was like, yesterday I was watching a Facebook watch. I watched Sadhguru. Sadhguru is a guy. He's a philosopher, modern philosopher. He seems like a Hindu guy, but he's not actually just Hindu. He's like for everyone. Like he's not just going for certain religions. He's not like that. So as I listened to him, I kind of started to like him because he's not like going toward Hindu. Because I am also I won't say atheist, anti-theist. Like I don't believe any religion. Mostly everything seems bullshit. So I thought, okay, this guy may be talking about religion, but he's not. So I started liking him. And this guy was talking about feminism, and he was giving an explanation that's actually mind-blowing. That's the way I think everybody should think. If more people listen to this, there will be less problem in the world. People are creating problem for no fucking reason. That's why I want to attach that video with this one as well, so people can learn from that. See you guys later. I put that video right now.
Women should have rights. I don't like that. Most of the feminists, they didn't live well. They talked, and in the end their life is empty. Today, in the name of feminism, unfortunately, a whole lot of women are desperately trying to be like men. See, there is a meaning to equal opportunity for all human beings. You should not even consider their gender. Women should have rights. I don't like that. All human beings should have equal opportunity. And they should choose what they want to do. What a man wants to do, what a woman wants to do, it's the choice of an individual. See, this is the problem. When something is going wrong, people react to that and they think they can correct it by reversing everything. Reverse is not the answer. Reaction is not the answer. What you do in reaction will always lead to one kind of injustice, will lead to another kind of injustice. There are various aspects attached to this, but feminism, if you're importing it from United States, most of the feminists, they didn't live well. They talked, and in the end their life is empty. Not because there is no man, you don't need a man, it's your choice, okay? But the problem is constantly being in a state of reaction doesn't lead to well-being of a human being. This is one species. We should not forget this. These are not two species. This is one species. The species is made in such a way that they have to… there is only possibility to exist together. There is no other way. Question is how much need you have for the opposite gender or you don't have need for it, that's up to individual choices. But fundamentally, there is no such thing as superiority or inferiority. Once again, this superiority business has come, or this male domination has happened in various societies, mainly because we made economics the most important thing. Money is the only value. Now, the go-getter in the family is the only value. Let me share this with you. My mother did not earn a rupee in her life, and she didn't care about earning a rupee. But can you think that that family Can you think of that family without her? Is it even a possibility? Rubbish. It's simply rubbish. That somebody thinks, oh, she didn't earn a rupee, so she must have been a slave, so she was a housewife, she worked all the time, nobody paid her. This is just stupid stuff, okay? Because money has become the greatest value. Right now in this town, if you say there is a big man, this doesn't mean he has a big body, we don't value them anymore. It doesn't mean he has a big brain or a big heart or big something else. No, he just has big pocket. So this has to change in the society. If money is the only value, male is the only value, I want you to understand this. Today, in the name of feminism, unfortunately, a whole lot of women are desperately trying to be like men. It's not so much in India. If you look in, business districts of United States and UK and other places, I feel terrible for these women. All the time they have to be in a certain way. It is so hard to be a woman in the Western country these days. At one time it looked like freedom. You will see it is so extremely difficult to be a woman because she has to be always balancing on four-inch heels, and she has to be dressed like this, and she has to carry these bags like a man. Everything, heavy bags and computers and going here, going there, just doing the same stupid things that man is doing. This is all about how I earned a few dollars more than another man. This is just a stupid way to structure life both for a man and a woman, and for a woman it will lead to lot more suffering. Today, over 40 years of age, I think over 45 years of age, 42% of the women in America are on some kind of antidepressants or something else. This doesn't speak well, this doesn't show that it's worked, isn't it? If this has to go, the front end of your life should be your consciousness. Why consciousness is? See, when we sit here, your body is your body, my body is my body, 100%. Now you are very cautiously agreeing, disagreeing, because your mind is your mind, my mind is my mind. Yes? But when it comes to life, there is no such thing as your life and my life. There is just life, this is a living cosmos. You capture a little bit of life, I capture a little bit, somebody else capture a little bit. If you put that as the front end of your life, all these discriminations, prejudice, nonsense, your body will not work against you and anybody, your mind will not work against you or anybody, your emotions will not work against you or anybody, because it is the identity which decides how your mind functions, isn't it? Right now this feminism is coming from, I'm identified as a woman. No, physically you are a woman, it's fine. 50% of the population should be women, always. Always it should be. That is good. You are identified as a woman at one level, but your identity need not be 100% with your female body, because this means we are identifying with body parts. If we must identify with body parts, why choose reproductive organs? At least choose the brains.